hearty welcome to our esteemed dignitaries and beloved parents to the Senior Wing Annual Day of Sherwood Public School. It is our privilege to have you with us, and we are eager to share with you the celebration of the most awaited event of the year, which is happening after a gap of 2 years. We wish you have a great time watching the show put up by our students.
Our guest of honor of the day is Mr. Asher Farhan, an entrepreneur, innovator, patron of theatre. Our program takes off with a ceremonial guard of honor. We request the august gathering to rise for the school prayer.
March Past has a pride of place in our annual day program. It's an introduction to the participants in a formal ceremonial manner. We cordially invite our guest of honor, Mr. Asher Farhan, to take the salute. We also request our principal, Mrs. Papia Chowdhury, to escort him to the dais. With foot-hand coordination, movement in tune with the rhythm and beat of the drum, marching in rank and file, maintaining distance and with a sense of great pride and belongingness to the school. Here we have the ever-enthusiastic Sherwoodians marching forward. The torchbearers of the school, the ISC, are marching ahead. We have the girls of ISC taking the salute. Next in line are the ISC boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly announce the entry of our Class 10 girls. Marching in line are the boys of Class 10. Following the Class 10 students, we have the girls of Class 9. Please put your hands together for Class 9 boys taking the salute.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Sherwood Band with a fantastic blend of rhythm and harmony, presenting exemplary coordination, spreading captivating music in the air. Our school band was incepted in 2011 and now it comprises 37 students. Thank you, children, for rendering an exceptional march. You have truly left us in the midst of a perfect blend of rhythm and harmony.
To deliver the welcome address, we now call upon M. J. Shita of ISC Class 12.
The past is a source of knowledge. The future is a source of hope. Love of the past implies faith in the future. A warm welcome to our beloved parents and all our honored dignitaries to the most anticipated event of the year, our annual day. We, the students of Sherwood Public School, are all set to proudly showcase our true potential. This annual day is truly like no other. We are extremely grateful and excited to be back and to be able to celebrate this auspicious day after 2 years of ups and downs caused by the pandemic that profoundly affected all our lives. The theme of our annual day for this year is We Are the Future. The decisions we make now shape who we are going to be in the future, and that is going to shape how the world is going to be. We believe past is history, future is mystery, the present is a gift. Who knows what the future will bring? It is yet to be experienced. We must take care of the present. Everything depends upon what we do now. The future depends upon what we do now. We are honored to have Mr. Asher Farhan preside over our annual day today. From being a tech pioneer to growing organic food to promoting arts and culture, he is an entrepreneur, innovator, and a patron of art. In 1980, at the age of 14, Mr. Farhan became the youngest person in India to get an amateur radio license. In 1987, he wrote the first antivirus for the brain virus, which was infecting floppy boot disks in computers at that time. In the year 1989, he started Computer Corporation and wrote an Urdu composing system to address the problems of Urdu publishing. The UCS-1 became the standard of publishing for Urdu, Sindhi, Punjabi old script in India and abroad. A technology pioneer, Mr. Farhan was instrumental in the standardization of VoIP protocols, now a global standard. He also contributed code to the server that helped TRAI in regulation of internet telephony in India. In 2015, Mr. Farhan co-founded the Dana Network, which bought the produce of small organic farmers directly to the end consumers, helping to reduce their financial distress. Not many know that India sends most satellites into space than any other country in the world. In 2017, India sent 1/3 of all satellites. Mr. Farhan co-founded ICSE-ISC, now known as Satellites, that became India's first private company to launch a satellite in space. Satellites now has 2 satellites orbiting the Earth, ICSat-1 and Sat-2. They are currently working on more satellites which will help education and research, defense and security, agriculture, oil and gas, and logistics. Mr. Farhan is a long-standing patron of arts and culture. A true blue Hyderabadi boy, he co-founded Lamakan in Banjara Hills, a center for art and expression that became a center for the city's cultural landscape. Plays, workshops, screenings, talks, and a whole lot more. It is our privilege to have such an accomplished yet unassuming visionary as our guest, someone who is building the future for generations to benefit from. We are blessed and delighted to have among us our founders, Mr. Y.K. Gurwara and Mrs. Jyoti Gurwara, who, with their constant support and guidance, energize every student of Sherwood Public School. We extend our gratitude to Mr. Pradeep Mistry, the principal of Heritage Valley, the Indian school, the staff, and also the students of Heritage Valley. I welcome all the parents who have made efforts to bless us with their presence. To put it all together, the purpose of Annual Day is to demonstrate all our inner capabilities, all of the challenges that we have overcome, and all of the skills we have learned that have become a way of life. Children are like little streams, lively and energetic. When given a proper direction, they flow to glory. Today is the day to witness this glory. So, dear guests and parents, make yourselves at home and join us in enjoying this day. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaishita. That was well delivered.
Physical exercise encourages coordinated movements of body, improves stamina, instills self-confidence, and improves mental alertness. These qualities, once imbibed by the students, get transferred to the classroom learning. Ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the drill display put up by the students of classes 6 to 8.
Dear guests and parents, please appreciate this wonderful formation, SPS, made by our young Sherwoodians. That was a wonderful display of coordination by the students of classes 6 to 8. We are sure, dear children, this activity has instilled a great sense of strength and endurance in all of you.
No matter who we are, what we do, or where in the world we are from, music is our universal language of love. Music brings us together. Now, we have the choir group to present their tunes on becoming wiser day by day.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. But life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. That's fine by me.
So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get a chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans.
Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes.
Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize.
Don't wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself
was lost. Didn't know.
So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
Thank you, children, for lifting our spirits with your energetic performance.
Sherwood Public School is a result of immense hard work of many dedicated souls. Here it stands, growing strength to strength through these 38 years. One name that has echoed through the school campus right from its inception is that of Mrs. Narayanan, one of the founder teachers. Mrs. Narayanan joined the school in 1985 and has taught innumerable students over the years up to 2019. Sherwood's former principal, Sherwood's most respected teacher, or Sherwood's Nightingale, there's no one way to describe our beloved ma'am. Her career was not confined to teaching English, but more importantly, imparting values to the students. She also trained the children in singing, teaching dances for the annual day. Despite having sustained injuries in an accident which hampered the use of her hands, Mrs. Narayanan beat the drum for PT, taught the children to have perfect handwriting. We salute her indomitable spirit. Mrs. Narayanan always guided the students and teachers with a smile on her face, never letting any challenge trouble her. Everyone who has worked with her or learned from her wisdom has been truly blessed and is ever grateful to her. We request our dear Jyoti ma'am to honor our dear Narayan ma'am and her selfless service to numerous young minds. Dear Narayan ma'am, we request you to share a few loving words of guidance with all the Sherwoodians.
Hello, good evening, dear parents. My dear Mr. Gurwara, Jyoti Gurwara, and Anuj, and all the teachers with whom I have worked for at least 39 and a half years. I'm very thrilled to be here today, seeing all of you here, my dear teachers, Jyoti ma'am, and everyone here. Thank you so much that I am having this honor of facing you all here this day. Thank you, dear parents and teachers, Mr. Gurwara and Jyoti.
Thank you, ma'am. An ensemble is an example of teamwork, leadership, collaboration, coordination, learning, and exemplary execution. To present the synchrony of beats and rhythm, we invite the ensemble team onto the stage. That was truly an amazing performance. Well done, children. Give them a huge round of applause, dear parents. We now have Melvin Shaji and Varsha Satyanarayana of class 12 to render the school report.
Don't let yesterday or tomorrow take too much of your today. A hearty evening to everyone present here. On behalf of Sherwood Public School, Melvin Shaji and I, Varsha Satyanarayana of class 12, take immense pleasure in presenting the school report for this special year post-COVID, which has brought us back to our school and a full swing of exciting line of activities for the year 2022-23.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. This school report is to give you an insight into the efforts that we have put in this year to turn our unique and special dreams into reality. We mark the beginning of this year by celebrating Founders' Day on 21st of June. In honor of our founder teachers who put this educational monument into existence with their dedication. We performed Havan and celebrated International Yoga Day to spread purity, positivity, and health. With the inauguration of our new computer lab, we took one more successful step towards a digital future. This one needs a special mention. The inauguration of our very own first in segment Outdoor Learning Center by Dr. S.K. Verma, a Raja Ramana Fellow, a CSIR National Geophysical Research Institute and part of the 4th expedition to Antarctica.
This center is designed for students to strengthen their fundamentals in mathematics, physics, and geography, a golden opportunity to taste the joy of experiential learning, which is also provided for the students at Heritage Valley, the Indian school, our sister school in Shadnagar. The students also had the thrill of exploring the science around them through the mobile science labs arranged by the K.V. Rao Scientific Society.
August started with freedom in our minds, faith in our words, pride in our hearts, as we celebrated Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 75 years of independence. We proudly mentioned that ISC took the lead and hosted a wonderful set of events successfully.
We had an engaging set of CCA events this year to cut the monotony of work and help the students here deviate in a constructive manner. The students participated in role play, inter-house quiz, science behind situation, and just a minute session. They also participated in making Ganesh idols for Ganesh Chaturthi, painting diyas for Diwali, and class magazines. The students expressed their views in the inter-house debate and declamation.
Nature is the best teacher. Let children learn in the lap of nature. The students of ISC participated in adventure activities at Gyan Bharati Skill Development Center, Wardha, under the able leadership of Mr. Avinash Dioskar. Class 10 students were taken to Camp Recharge, Shadnagar, for experiential learning of the subjects of maths, science, geography, and adventure activities. The students of classes 7, 8, and 9 participated in camp in the later weeks and had a wholesome experience.
We had insightful sessions with some of the most accomplished individuals of today's times. Ms. Devi Shobha Chandramouli, founder of Kids Kinta and a Business World Education 40 Under 40 awardee. Ms. Priyanka Kapuria, an effective public speaker. Ms. Hana Mohsin Khan, a pilot with an amazing aviation career. Mr. Kirtivardhan Reddy, a veteran in the corporate world. Dr. Alapati Sri Nagesh, a versatile psychologist who holds multiple degrees and certifications in numerous courses.
Yunus Lasania, a journalist by profession, a history enthusiast by heart. All these guests guided and inspired the ISC to make wise career decisions. Mr. Prasada Rao, the proud father of the ex-Sherwoodian, J. Mahita, who is a postdoctoral scientist today, conducted an eye-opening session for the teachers to address impairment challenges in children. Helping one person might not change the world, but it can change the world for that one person. On 25th of June 2022, we had the opportunity to take part in RILA, the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, conducted by Rotary Club, Cantonment, Secunderabad. We had a variety of competitions like dance, art, music, and declamation.
Our new team of interactors from classes 9 and 11 took the charge on 30th of August and took part in activities to develop leadership skills while discovering the power of service above self. They expressed their gratitude to the soldiers of our country, sending handmade Diwali greeting cards, and conducted a campaign at Zilla Parishad High School to spread awareness of celebrating a clean and green Diwali. They visited the Devna School for the blind to spend valuable time with the specially abled children.
We participated in the ICSE-ISC regional literary events and cartoon making competitions conducted by Canara Bank and had a great learning experience. An award of appreciation for exceptional abilities in student, the Bal Puraskar Award, given to Trisha Raj from class 12 this year.
We are proud of Ishita Koduri from class 11, who has been selected to be a part of Hyderabad's women's BCCI under cricket team, and Hansika Rao from class 10 as a standby for the same team.
Let us felicitate the young achievers of Sherwood Public School who represented Telangana State at the national level. We request them to come forward.
We welcome our guests, Mr. Arshan Farhan, to felicitate and encourage these budding sports stars. We request our principal, Papya Chaudhary, to escort our guest. We begin with our first achiever, Mohammad Muhib Ahmed, under 19 football.
Anish Naidu, under 14 lawn tennis.
K. Bhavna, under 17 basketball.
S. Srinandan Reddy, under 14 basketball.
N. Dikshita Reddy, under 19 volleyball.
Vaibhavi Huggi, under 19 volleyball.
Mohammad Muhib Ahmed, under 19 100-meter relay.
P. Sumant Reddy, under 19 discus throw.
Krupal Rajans, under 17 discus throw.
And K. Sriman Rao, under 17 200-meter race.
Thank you, sir.
A round of applause
to
for
all
these
these
achievers. Last but not the least, in case you have missed out on catching upon this information or wish to revisit this wonderful set of events, you may tune into our informative and engaging news bulletins.
Stay connected, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. True to the mantra of our school, we continue to do our best. Thank you.
That was well reported, Melvin and Varsha. Thank you. Dear parents, a canteen has been arranged to the left of choir zone. Please help yourselves with the refreshments.
Music stirs emotions. Music helps in developing in the students skills, language, and memory. Please welcome our school choir to convey that there is a supreme power that guides and guards us when difficulties come.
आ जाओ के सब मिलके रब से दुआ मांगे जीवन में सुकून चाहे चाहत में वफा मांगे हालात बदलने में अब देर ना हो मालिक जो देख चुके फिर अंधेर ना हो मालिक एक तू ही भरोसा एक तू ही सहारा इस तेरे जहां में नहीं कोई हमारा
ईश्वर या अल्लाह ये पुकार सुन ले ईश्वर या अल्लाह हे दाता ईश्वर या अल्लाह ये पुकार सुन ले ईश्वर या अल्लाह हे दाता
हमसे न देखा जाए बर्बादियों का समा उजड़ी हुई बस्ती में ये तड़प रहे इंसान
हमसे न देखा जाए बर्बादियों का समा उजड़ी हुई बस्ती में ये तड़प रहे इंसान
नन्हे जिस्मों के टुकड़े ले खड़ी है एक माँ बारूद के धुएं में तू ही बोल जाए कहाँ एक तू ही भरोसा
एक तू ही सहारा इस तेरे जहां में नहीं कोई हमारा ईश्वर या अल्लाह ये पुकार सुन ले ईश्वर या अल्लाह हे दाता ईश्वर या अल्लाह ये पुकार सुन ले ईश्वर या अल्लाह हे दाता
नादा है हम तो मालिक क्यों दे हमें ये सजा या है सभी के दिल में नफरत का जहर भरा
नादा है हमको मालिक क्यों दी हमें ये सजा या है सभी के दिल में नफरत का जहर भरा
इन्हें फिर से याद दिला दे सबक वही प्यार का बन जाए गुलशन फिर से कांटों भरी दुनिया एक तू ही भरोसा
एक तू ही सहारा इस तेरे जहां में नहीं कोई हमारा
Thank you, choristers. That was indeed an enthralling performance.
Folk culture plays an important role in preserving and passing on the traditions, customs, and values of a particular community or society. It can provide a sense of identity and belonging and can help to keep cultural practices alive for future generations. Folk culture can also be a source of artistic and creative expression, as well as a way to document the history and experiences of a community. In addition, folk culture can foster a sense of community and social cohesion as people come together to participate in shared cultural activities and traditions. As a result, the importance of folk culture cannot be underestimated as it helps to enrich the lives of individuals and communities and contributes to the diversity and richness of human culture as a whole. We now have the students of classes 6 to 12 all set to present a variety of folk dances.
कोली सोरिल्या डोली मुंबईच्या किनारी अगो मारतीन कोली हानल्यान गोली ग चल जाऊ बाजारी हाय कोली सोरिल्या डोली मुंबईच्या किनारी अगो मारतीन कोली हानल्यान गोली ग चल जाऊ बाजारी लोकांच्या नजरा पडतील गो तुझ्यावरी चला ग पारू करतेस यो नखरा चल जाऊ बाजारी बेसावच्या बाजारी लोकांच्या नजरा पडतील गो तुझ्यावरी चला ग पारू करतेस यो नखरा चल जाऊ बाजारी चल ग पारू आयली ही हिरो कर बाजारची तयारी नसर्गाची टोपली माथ्यावर ठेवून टिकूजा बाजारी हाय कोली सोरीला डोली मुंबईच्या किनारी अगो मारतीन कोली आणल्यान कोली ग चल जाऊ बाजारी
अंबा बाजला गो अंबा बाजला गो ए अंबा बाजला ओ बड़ खोबड़ अंबा बाजला गो पालना बांधीला गो बांधीला ये डालीला पालना बांधीला गो अंत पालना बांधिला ये डालीला पालना बांधिला गो आत काय वसली गो वसली शेवटी गौरी आत काय वसली गो वसली शेवटी गौरी झोप काय लोटी तो किसना गौरी झोप काय लोटी तो किसना गौरी झोप काय लोटी तो झोप काय लोटी तो किसना गौरी अंबा बाजला गो पालना बांधिला गो बांधिला ये डालीला पालना बांधिला गो पालना बांधिला ये डालीला पालना बांधिला गो ये पालना बांधिला ये डालीला पालना बांधिला गो पालना बांधिला ये डालीला पालना बांधिला गो पालना बांधिला ये डालीला पालना बांधिला गो
Every soul rises from the soil. Every plant grows from the soil. Everybody lives and dies on the soil. Akka, let's go!
Jajjana kara jana re haile so la 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 sa. Jajjana kara jana re haile so la 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 sa. తల్లి నీ గుండెలపై భూలోకాన్నే ఊయలలుపే ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మానేలమ్మ తల్లి నీ గుండెలపై భూలోకాన్నే ఊయలలుపే ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మానేలమ్మ మట్టిని ముద్దాడుకుందాం మట్టిని కాపాడుకుందాం మట్టి పరిమళాల గంధం రేపటి తరాల చరితకు అందం తల్లి నీ గుండెలపై భూలోకాన్ని ఊయలలుపే ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మానేలమ్మ జజ్జన కర జన రే హైల సోయలా లెసా జజ్జన కర జన రే హైల సోయలా లెసా
Tell your daddy to save soil. Tell your mommy to save soil. Tell your brother to save soil. Tell your friends to save soil. Everybody save soil. You and me save soil.
పుట్టా నీలో సగభాగం చెట్టుకు నువ్వే ఆధారం ఆ నింగి సినుకుల ధార నీ ఒడిలో నదులై పారా నీ ఎదనే పానుపు చేసి జీవకోటికి ప్రాణం పోసిన ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మానేలమ్మ ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మానేలమ్మ జజ్జన కర జన రే హైల సోయలా లెసా జజ్జన కర జన రే హైల సోయలా లెసా
నడుముకు సింగారాలు ఆ కొండ కోనలు నీ మేనుకు మెరిసే నగలు మానవాళి ఏమిచ్చుకున్న మట్టి తల్లిని రుణము తీరున ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మనేలమ్మ ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మనేలమ్మ చచ్చన కర జనరే హైలసో చచ్చన కర జనరే హైలసో మన్ను మలినమైపోతే మన బ్రతుకు సమాధి కాదా మానవ ఉనికి గతి తప్పి మనుగడ కనుమరుగైపోదా నిన్ను నువ్వు నిలబెట్టుకునేందుకు మట్టిని గుండెకు హత్తుకొనిపుడే ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మనేలమ్మ ధరణి దండాలమ్మ అమ్మ మనేలమ్మ చచ్చన కర జనరే హైలసో చచ్చన కర జనరే హైలసో
This very body is soil. My body, your body, everybody is just soil body. Save soil.
ആരന്റെ കണ്ടത്തിലെ ആരണ്ട കൊത്തണത് ആരന്റെ തെങ്ങുമേല് ആരണ്ട ചെത്തണത് നല്ല ചങ്കാവിലെ കോരന്റെ കുട്ടിയാണ് ഞാനണ്ട പാടത്തെ കരുമണി മുത്താണ് കളിക്കും കോരനും കടിഞ്ഞൂല് ഞാനണ്ട കാത്തൂനും ചിരുതയ്ക്കും കുഞ്ഞാഞ്ഞ ഞാനണ്ട നടകാളെ നേരം പോയി മുമ്പേലും ഞാനുണ്ട് മാളാരെ കൂട്ടിട്ട് കൊയ്യാനും ഞാനുണ്ട് ഞാറുമുങ്ങണ് വരമ്പുമുടന് നേരം മങ്ങണ് കണ്ട ഓളുമുങ്ങണ് ഒപ്പമുണ്ടന് കണ്ട താത്തി കൊയ്യണ് താളത്തി കൊയ്യണ് നീട്ടി കൊയ്യണ് കണ്ട വട്ടി നിറയ്ക്കണ് കൊട്ട നിറയ്ക്കണ് കാഴി നിറയ്ക്കണ് കണ്ട നാടി വന്നപ്പോ ദേവി വന്നതും ഭൂദേവി പോയതും കണ്ട വൈറ്റാടി വന്നപ്പോ നാടറിഞ്ഞതും നെങ്കരി വെച്ചതും കണ്ട വേല വന്നതും പാല കൂട്ടതും മഴ പരന്നതും കണ്ട ഈട്ടിപ്പാടന കൂത്തുമടത്തി പാവണാണെന്ന കണ്ട നേരാണ് നേരാണ് നേരം കറുക്കണ് രാമായണ കഥ പിന്നെയും പാടണ് ദരി കഞ്ചാവാണ് കളിയും തുള്ളണ് വെള്ളവും കേൾക്കണ് താളവും കേൾക്കണ്
പൂരങ്ങട പൂരമുള്ളൊരു നാട് നമ്മുടെ നാട് ഓണത്തിന് പുലിയിറങ്ങണൊരു ഊര് നമ്മുടെ ഊര് ഇപ്പറഞ്ഞ നാടിന് കരയേഴുമൊട്ടുക്ക് പേര് കാണണമെങ്കിൽ കാണണം ചടി തൃശ്ശിവപേരൂര്
പേരു പൂരം കാണാൻ.
കാവേ നീയും പോര് തൃശിവ പേരു പൂരം കാണാൻ. പുത്തൻപള്ളി ഓത്തുപള്ളി പിന്നമ്പലങ്ങള് കാവ് 10,000-10,000 വന്നു പോകും പട്ടണം ജോറ്. പാട്ടുകളി നാടകം നല്ല അസൽ വായനശാല. ആനമയിലൊട്ടകം കളിയാടണ മൃഗശാല.
nampam ge ungunya kam bua leri letege nigeria paso bua nampam ge ungunya kam bua leri letege nigeria paso bua
Sonia,
सनेड़ो 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 लाल सनेड़ो हम जीने होम भड़ जो लाल सनेड़ो हम जी हकाई तो हम जो लाल सनेड़ो
Today's children prove to be the strengths of tomorrow. They grow to lead the nation. They create a better space for the whole world to survive. The innate abilities they are born with, the skills they acquire, the passion they choose to follow, each has a part in deciding the fate of a child and thereby the fate of the country. Children are much more capable than we believe them to be. They only need to be empowered to fully utilize their capabilities. Presenting before you the students of classes 6 to 8.
जैसा कोई नहीं है 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत प्यार है बस तेरा
Dear parents, sitting in front of you are the young Sherwoodians of classes 6 to 8. Here they are, proudly forming the outline of their motherland in just a few moments. An excellent display of coordination and presence of mind. These young children undoubtedly would go ahead to create wonders in life. Every life born on earth is unique. Unique in their potential, unique in their interests, unique in the way they think. Unique is how they are born, unique is what they wish to be. Every child dreams of building a world of her own. Their dreams might appear strange or crazy to the adults, but children have a reason to own a dream. What we adults assume strange might turn out to be the most innovative ideas of the future. Let them dream big. Let them sail the seas and scale the mountains. Here is class 9 with a million dreams.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
Life is a journey, not a destination. Class 10. No other class or age is as discussed about or given attention as this class. Given that it is the first time they appear for a common board exam, Class 10 is often referred to as a turning point in the life of a student. The entire world's pressure is put on the child as they enter Class 10. Giving into the pressure of the society, the parents and children, with all their might and effort, try to win this battle. But children are an embodiment of unlimited potential, thoughts, ideas, and imagination. They need to grow at their own pace, at their own will. Dreams and aspirations, acceptance and tolerance. Every child has it. Let them carve their own future with patience, with clarity, with empathy. Dear parents, presenting before you the students of Class 10 who wish to enjoy every moment of their childhood.
हाँ यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। हाँ यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। तुझे अब ये दिखाना है। रोके तुझको आंधियां या जमीन और आसमां पाएगा, जो लक्ष्य है तेरा, लक्ष्य तो हर हाल में पाना है। मुश्किल कोई आ जाए तो, पर्वत कोई टकराए तो, ताकत कोई दिखलाए तो, तूफान कोई मंडलाए तो, मुश्किल कोई आ जाए तो, पर्वत कोई टकराए तो, पर से चाहे अंबर से आग लिपटे, चाहे पैरों से नाग, पर से चाहे अंबर से आग लिपटे, चाहे पैरों से नाग, पाएगा जो लक्ष्य है तेरा, लक्ष्य तो हर हाल में पाना है।
Competition is inevitable, so is the preparation for it. We prepare the children to compete with themselves. You children must compete with your brain to bring out innovative ideas. Compete with your muscles to make them strong and fit. Compete with your heart to be a compassionate human being. Consider every opportunity as a blessing and every obstacle as a challenge. Life would then be the best lived.
गया तो क्या हुआ, गिरता वही जो चलता है, बस इतना सा करना है कि उठकर फिर से चलना है। आसान है, आसान है, आसान है, आसान है, आसान है, आसान है। जिंदगी बहुत ही छोटी, कल तक मैं न रुकूंगा, जो भी मुझको करना है, हाँ मैं आज ही करूंगा। आसान है, 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 आसान है।
If you can dream it, you can do it. Dream big and achieve big. The world belongs to the one who dreams, and not every child can have the same dream. Dream is the inner voice of a child. If the inner voice takes her through a different path, unconventional for the society, allow her. Do not expect them to become what you want them to be or what they are not built for. Let them become what they want and what they can. Here we have the future builders of the nation, ICSE classes 11 and 12.
Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, guess we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, cause we can see it. Here's to the one that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. Here's to the one that can imagine, respect, oh yeah. Gather round now, look at me. Respect and love the only way. If you wanna come with me. The door is open every day. This 1+2 rendezvous, all invited. This what we do, how we do. Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, guess we believe it. Look who we are the dreamers, we make it happen, cause we can see it. Here's to the one that keep the passion, respect, oh yeah. Here's to the one that can imagine, respect, oh yeah.
Yes, these children are indeed the happy and joyful future all of us wish to see. Believe in them, give them confidence, make them feel valued. Give them our ears, for their opinions are noteworthy. Give them our eyes, for their actions are worthy to watch. Give them our time, for they deserve it. Give them our trust, so they can believe in themselves. Let us give them wings to fly past boundaries and biases, and touch the sky of true liberation. Let them be our future.
Eyes that burn so bright, passion that ignite lights up the night. The beauty all around is everything. To save it now, we'll do anything. If we wanna see a change, can't stop dreaming. If we wanna build it up, we move with meaning. If we wanna see a change, can't stop dreaming. Whoa.
This, all of this, the annual day, the education system, the joyful space we call school. All this began with a single dream and a noble intention of serving the society and the future of this country through wholesome, all round education. Let's welcome the man who dreamed all of this and led us to the reality that we and thousands of students have passed through the gates of this institution have enjoyed. Please welcome our beloved director, Mr. Yogendra K. Guruvara. We request all the students
for my coming. All the world watches with interest to see what I shall become. I am the child. I have come into your world. I know nothing. Why I came? Why I came? I know not. How I came? I know not. I am anxious. I am interested. I am the child. You teachers, parents, you hold in your hand my destiny, children's destiny. You determine largely what they will become. And at the end, children say, someone who has written from the mouth of the children, from the mind of the children, love me, not hate. Love me means not poo-poo-poo-poo. Love me doesn't mean I'll provide you thumbs up, I'll provide you chocolate, I'll provide you the best possible thing on this earth. Love me means to provide the facilities, expertise, and guidance. Not hate. Not hate doesn't mean that I hate you if you don't come up to my expectation. No. My dear parents, don't expect I am talking on behalf of the children. I am the child. Don't expect I should become what I can't. Don't expect I should become what you want me to be. Let me become what I can. I am the child. School education is a joyful journey, not a race. Yes, it's very easy to share this sentence. It's a journey, not a race. Now, what is a journey? बचपन खेलने, पढ़ने और सुनहरे सपनों का समय। बचपन खेलने, पढ़ने और सुनहरे सपनों का समय। बचपन को भी मौका दीजिए। But how it becomes a race? When children are given instruction from morning till evening, do this, do that, do this, do that. When they are given information after information in all the subjects to write down in their notebook, to pass the examination after memorizing it, it becomes a race. We are the future is the theme. It is very much connected with school education. It's a joyful journey, not a race. Children, you might be listening this. There is a lot of competition in future. If you don't work hard, you cannot make a future. But what is future? Future is unknown. Future is not known. Can Virat Kohli, playing a test tomorrow, can tell his management, can BCI tell his captain that I am going to score 100 runs tomorrow? Can Ashwin take 5, he announces that I am going to take 5 wickets tomorrow? Can a child say that I am going to score 90% in the board examination? Not possible. What is possible? Future is present. Present is future. My dear children, you have presented wonderful program. We are the future. Teacher, you have helped them. All of you repeat with me. Future is present. Present is future. Then should we not think about future? Gurwara sir, should we not think about future of our children? We should think for immediate future. Immediate future means if a child is in class 6, he should be helped what is needed for next higher classes. If a child is in class 9, he should be helped to know what is needed in 10th, 11th and 12th, not higher studies. Take care of present, and immediate future is known as Lakshya. Lakshya ko pana hai. Lakshya means goal. The goal is not what will be the life after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Future is mystery. Immediate future, and for immediate future, we have to take care of present. Then they have danced, we are the dreamers. We always say that power of a dream. Now, what is dream? What a child can think about the dream. Everything is perception, perception in our mind. Dream means inner voice of the children. A child inner voice says they will not be able to express because of the scenario, present scenario, but in Sherwood we will change it. A child wants to be a dancer. A child wants to be a mathematician. A child wants to be a footballer. A child wants to be a musician. That is inner voice. After knowing inner voice from class 6 to 10, then we decide what is the future of the child, how we can take care in present. The best solution is, which Sherwood is going to provide, experiential learning. Experiential learning means there are 3 types of approaches based on age-old evergreen sequence. I hear, I forget, I see, I remember, I do, I learn. I hear, that is rote learning. I hear and see, that is conceptual learning. I hear, I see, and I do means you do it. when you are involved in it. That is called experiential learning. The Sherwood is going to organize very soon from June 2023 experiential learning, so that rote learning ko bhagana hai, that is what called present and future. Experiential learning, especially in mathematics, physics and geography first. Later on, experiential learning will become the part of the Sherwood curriculum and heritage curriculum. My dear children, my dear teachers, my blessings, God's blessing, the way you people are taking care of the children, I am sure they will know what I have to do in present, because present is more important. Rest of the thing, join hand with the parents, join hand with the worthy parents who are always ready to assist. That's why their children are in Sherwood. My blessing to all of you, with the hope that Sherwood will become experiential based teaching learning school. This is what I pray to the Almighty. All of you again give a big hand to everyone. The way you have presented today, you will continue with the same josh. I am confident about it. Your teachers are confident about it. And your parents are confident about it. Every annual day, unless we give a big applause to the parents, because of them, we are able to do something worth for these innocent children. A big hand to the parents of Sherwood Public School.
Dear sir, our deepest gratitude for all your love and guidance.
We now request our guest of honor, Mr. Ashar Farhan, to address the gathering. We request our principal, Mrs. Papia Chowdhury, to escort him to the dais.
प्यारे बच्चों, parents, teachers, इज़्ज़त माब, गुरवारा साहब, मिसेस गुरवारा साहब, प्रदीप साहब और मिसेस चौधरी, मैं आप सबका बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि आपने मुझे यहाँ बुलाने का मौका दिया और ये मेरे लिए बहुत ही इज़्ज़त और इंतज़ार का वक्त है. Dear children, parents, the chairperson, Mrs. Gurwara, teachers, words fail me in English, which is why I started with my mother tongue Urdu, to thank you all for inviting me here today. And I chose an unusual sequence of first thanking you children for putting up a wonderful show. Very moving, very apt, and fills one with optimism in these days of darkness. Brecht had once written saying that, how can we sing and dance in the times of the dark? And his answer was that we will sing about the dark and we'll dance about the dark. I thank parents most of all because they have entrusted the most precious thing that they had, which is their children, to the safekeeping of this institution. I can't imagine what a huge weight it is and what a huge responsibility it is on behalf of the school to undertake this for educating thousands of children whose parents have reposed this faith in you to bring them up as responsible and functioning adults. I have a couple of things to talk about, and I would like to talk about them because these are the things that can't be talked about in person. So I'm just going to get away by asking a couple of things and by saying a couple of things here. Okay, so I'm going to start asking you a couple of things, all right? How many of you children can cook? Raise your hands. That's phenomenal. Okay, how many boys can cook? I mean real cook, not just to boil eggs or make Maggi noodles. Good stuff. Okay, not bad. All right. How many girls can play football? Excellent. How many of you can sing? I guess all of you can. Not bad at all. And how many can dance? All right. The school is doing a phenomenal job, I would say, because that's what it's all about. Okay, how many belong to Harry Styles camp here? All right, I see a couple of them. How many like Taylor Swift? No, none from here? What is this? This is camp DJ Khalid or something? Okay. So, on the other hand, how many have heard Kabir? Can you raise your hands? Oh, not bad at all. Phenomenal. There are songs in our culture which have been hits for the last 600 years. There are stories which predate Harry Potter, which are probably thousands of years old, and they are still hits. We still cry and laugh about these stories. So, what is it that makes them what they are? And what is it about these things that even today, makes us kick back and enjoy these things, whether they are songs of the week, hits of the week, whether it's, what's the song? Anti-Hero, or As It Was, or it is Chhap Tilak, or Damadam Mast Qalandar. I mean, these are all parts and symbols and small things, whether it's Harry Potter, whether it's RRR, part of our culture. Okay? And the important thing here, and this is a critical thing, okay? I'm trying to bring in something here very important. And this is for you kids, all right? If someone was to offer me a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi, I'd grab it, right? Now, I'd grab it because I know that it's going to be tasty. And I can almost feel it, right? You can feel the fizz coming out of it, and you can, know what it feels like in your mouth and the high that the caffeine in it is going to give you, etc. And the bubbly feeling. On the other hand, a cup of sugarcane juice is not going to be as exciting. What's the difference? The difference is the amount of money that Pepsi or Coca-Cola has spent in convincing you that this is good. Now, if someone has not seen that they had sponsored the IPL or, hired Mahesh Babu or, Virat Kohli or Amir Khan to advertise about it, and somebody was given 2 cups, one with Coca-Cola and the other with sugarcane juice, and you taste the both, you know what would happen? Lot of people would actually opt for the sugarcane juice because it's sweeter. Very simple. So, what I'm trying to point out is that there is something called hegemony. Okay, there's a word, you can look it up, called hegemony. What it does is, it convinces you to behave in certain ways without you noticing that you're behaving in those ways. And the reason I'm speaking about this today is that it's these hegemonies which shape your concept of what the future ought to be. What kind of future are we looking at? Okay. So we might say that I'd like a future in which instead of a car, I can, fly out in a drone and get from point A to point B. It's a phenomenal idea. But is that a happy place? Is that a place where it's cool and breezy with trees, fresh air, where people live peacefully in their houses, everybody is healthy, or if they are not healthy, they have access to good health education, children get good education like you are fortunate. Is rest of India that fortunate? Is rest of the world that fortunate? So what kind of future is it that we should aspire for? Now, let me give you the bad news. There is no future. There is no future. It doesn't exist. The future that exists is not something that you're going to walk into. It's not a door which is going to open and you're going to walk into it. It's an imagination in your head and in my head, in all our heads and brains, which is going to become real because we all start believing in it. So what kind of future would you like to believe in? That's really critical. And there are certain things which this future will have to have. And I, as a representative of my generation, I'm about the age of your parents or probably a little older, have a confession to make. We, as a generation, have failed. I'm being very blunt here. We have failed to realize what this country or this world could have been. Our parents fought for independence and imagined a country where everybody would be equal with equal rights, equal opportunities, happiness, peace. But today, we are on the threshold of handing it over to you in a lot of ways worse than this country was, and in a lot of ways better than this country was. But now it's up to you to retrieve this country and take it forward. And to do that, one way is to pour money into this, right? The other way is to pour other stuff into it, or even to pour hate into this, saying, let's start hating somebody else, or, beating somebody else up, take that stuff, make our country better. But the only way that countries will survive is if all of you learn and start with education itself, with trying to build, with trying to create, etc. So instead of watching YouTubes, you should be creating YouTube videos. Instead of saying that I want to fly in a drone, you should be building the drone. Okay? Instead of saying that I want health for my family, you should be able to create more healthier environments, drugs, whatever protocols, etc., etc. And here is an important thing which a lot of people are missing out right now. My generation, my parents' generation is living to an age of 80. They were expected to live to only 60. My generation is going to live for 90 years on an average. Your generation is probably going to live for 100 years. Okay? Now, you are about, probably at the most 16 years of age here. Your learning today, will it be sufficient for you for the rest of 85 years of your life? It's not. As a result of that, you will have to keep learning all your life. Every 25 to 30 years, you will have to learn all over again. And this is something which I have learned. I started out as an electronics engineer. I learned to write software. Once I wrote software, from there I switched to actually relearning Indian languages because I had to create scripts in that. From there, I came back to electronics. Then from electronics, I came to space. Every 10 years, I had to learn something new. So you have to become a lifelong learner. And that is a critical skill. So what you need for this is basically just two things. You need to be good with arithmetic, and you need to be good with English. You should be able to go to the internet, pick up a Wikipedia article, or open up a YouTube video, look at it for some time, and figure out what this person is doing. That is an important skill, which going forward, you will need all your life to be able to quickly assimilate languages, to be able to quickly assimilate new forms of knowledge, and there's a lot of new knowledge which is going to be, keep coming in. All these buzzwords, I mean, today it's AI, earlier it was something else, before that was something else. Every 10 years there's going to be a new buzzword. And you would say that you get left out if you do not know these things. You'll have to learn to learn. And that really is the most important thing that you have to walk away from here with. The stuff that you learn here will quickly become dated. The things that we tell you, that your teachers tell you, may not be true. May not even, and we are not even talking about physical things or things of science, even our attitudes. What we thought about each other 50 years ago was very different from what we think of each other now, and what we'll think about, and the mistakes that we are making even today and now will come to fore later on, right? For example, 100 years ago, it was perfectly normal to have slaves. 50 years ago, it was perfectly normal to deprive women of their rights, of education, of property. Then that became fine. In the next 50 years, we do not know what mistakes our generation is right now indulging in, and that's for you to correct. Kabir says, Guru ki karni, Guru kar jaye. The Guru will do what the Guru has to do, but chele ki karni chela. It's up to you to create the new world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. I'm sure our students are inspired and will imbibe the wonderful thoughts you've shared. I call upon Trisha Raj of Class 12 to convey the word of thanks.
To our distinguished guests and beloved parents, we wish you a wonderful evening. On behalf of Sherwood Public School, I, Trisha Raj of Class 12 ICSE, would like to acknowledge the efforts of those who turned this annual day into a reality. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our admirable guest of honor, Mr. Asher Farhan, for the ever-inspiring message. Thank you, sir, for sharing your time and wisdom with us. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our dear founders, Mr. Y.K. Gurwara and Mrs. Jyoti Gurwara, for allowing us to pursue our dreams. Dear sir and ma'am, you inspire the students, teachers, and many others to reach new horizons. We thank the parents and well-wishers for your love and support, which has motivated us to perform. With immense pleasure, I would also like to thank our respected principal, Mrs. Papya Chaudhary, and our teachers for guiding us all through. I thank Mr. Pradeep Mistry, the principal of Heritage Valley, the Indian school, and all the staff. We thank the ex-Sherwoodians for coming and being a part of our celebrations year after year. We are also grateful to the office, domestic, transport, security staff, and event coordinators for all the support. I thank Mr. Sandeep Sinha, Mr. Iman Chakrabarti, Mr. Srinivas, and Team Showboat. I also thank Mr. Jagga Rao for helping with the designing. We once again thank everyone present here today on this joyous occasion. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let us continue to fulfill our dreams and our duties as citizens of the future. Thank you. I now request the ex-Sherwoodians to join us on the school ground for the school song. We request all the Sherwoodians to stand for the school song.